After falling down into an 8-week coma, Batman wakes up and quickly puts on his suit to head out for the streets of Gotham, only to find them way more peaceful than usual. And even later, when he finally comes across criminals, he just found them to be a lot smoother than expected, ultimately making him suspect that something is going on behind the scenes, which he was actually right about, as Catwoman then calls in the entire Bat family to basically inform them that she now has a whole place dedicated to train the thugs of Gotham to become professional cat burglars who only target the rich and don't resort to killing or working for other villains. She then points out that that is why the streets are quiet, with violent crime being 75% down, which is the only actual improvement Gotham had ever seen in years. And although Damian quickly disagreed with her methods, the rest of the Bat family, including Tim and Jason, were a bit more open to them. Batman was obviously so against the idea, expressing that crime is unacceptable no matter what, as he then left reminding Tim that everyone in that room is a victim of a crime, so it doesn't make sense to now begin deciding who gets to be the victim. However, things only get worse later when a former thug trained by cats sneaks in to steal from a rich family to provide for his daughter, only to end up caught and killed, making Batman realize that he really needs to put an end to this, as he then basically goes on a rampage, stopping Catwoman's thieves left and right, making her double down even more as she assigns Jason to teach her thugs how to rob cars. Crazy fights between the Robins and Batman go down, but eventually when this whole thing came crashing down, a certain thief would try to rob Bruce Wayne and accidentally discovers that he's Batman. He thought he hit the jackpot and therefore immediately went to a bar trying to figure out a way that he can make money off of the information. He meets a man who tells him that he can connect him with the big guys in Gotham who will pay him serious money, and so with that he heads off to sit down with Two-Face. Harvey essentially tells him that he doesn't truly know who Batman is, because if he did, he would have known that if they ever burn his secret humane identity, all that would be left in him is a merciless Batman that would destroy them all. So he basically gets kicked out, but later when out on a heist with a bunch of henchmen, Batman finds him and knocks him out, making him wake up beside his son who he hasn't seen in a long time. And after seeing the error of his ways, he gets confronted by Bruce, who tells him that he had found him a place to stay in Metropolis for a couple of years before he returns to Gotham, ultimately giving him a fresh start.